Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on my recent hair growth. You guys know about a month ago I posted a video explaining to you guys the in-depth version of why I cut my hair. So if you guys are kind of lost and like what does she mean her hair grew back, then you can click the link down in the description box after this video to go back and watch that video where I give you guys like an overview of my haircut that I got. We are back a month later with better news when it comes to my hair. So I wanted to basically give you guys like a layout of all the methods that I've been using as well as the products that I've been using. But today we're going to be focusing on the actual oils that I've been using. I wanted to pretty much spotlight three different oils that I've been using for hair growth retention, but we're not going to just focus on the kind of like basis and surface level of the oils. We're kind of going to go into depth in this video of why these oils in particular are helping with my hair growth retention and why I even choose these oils. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I know that oils are super popular right now, but let's go back, way back to 2015 when I first started to show you guys the type of oils that I was using on my channel. You guys know that I started out using my DIY growth oil to help with my hair, to help out my hair. My hair at the time was going through a lot because I was transitioning from relaxed hair back to natural hair. So I was just showing you guys all the stuff that I was pretty much doing to my hair during that time. And so with that growth oil, that DIY growth oil that I was showing you guys can really see in real time how that oil helped my hair to flourish, how the methods that I was using helped my hair to flourish, and you can actually see in real time with tangible results right there of how that actually helped my hair. And in those older videos you can also see what I had to say about the oils that I was using in my hair at that time as well. And not just hair growth, we're definitely not just on hair growth, hair health as well. And you guys know that I'm really huge on health and it's super important to me. So I feel like that hair growth without the health part is not as valuable to your journey and your routines. So hair health is also super important, and it's just been a long time contribute to both. It's something that I truly believe in, and I seriously can show results that it works as long as you get healthy, not cheaply made or produced oils. I put emphasis on the cheaply made oils because all oils and oil mixes are definitely not created equally. And I got a really good glimpse of this in my second detox studies that I did. And I really got to see that oils and products in general can be made very differently from each other, even if they share the same ingredients. Like it can just be so much different depending on what that company or brand is doing behind the scenes. In my holistic detox studies, I was able to go in depth and see that oils and consumer-based products and the consumer product business in general can really get dirty with the way that they simply do things and produce things to, of course, make money. I'm talking all the way from using vegetable oils that are cheaper oils as a base, all the way down to using oils that they claim is a olive oil, but they only use like 1% of olive and the rest is like a filler oil. So there are really, different tactics that companies can use to make it a little bit cheaper on their end while still getting away with putting certain things on their label. It's a lot, and without proper research and consideration on the consumer's end, it can all be wrapped up into a huge ball of all of this is BS and nothing really is, truthful or worked. So I can understand why some people just completely get discouraged and they just don't want to trust it at all. I wanted to, shed some light on some products that we're using today. And the good thing about this is that I've been using these products for so many years. So it's not just me just giving you guys a lot of products that I have only been using for like a year or two. I have been using every oil that I'm going to show you guys, which is not a lot of oils, for close to 6 years or more. The only oil that I haven't been using for 6 years plus is one of the oils, and I will tell you guys a little bit more about that more into the video. So the first oil that I wanted to tell you guys about, you guys know that this is coming, and that is my growth oil. So this is the Nourish Stimulating Scalp and Hair Oil. And guys, when I tell you, I absolutely need to let you guys know that I was not using this oil consistently for the longest because my hair was super long and I just really didn't care. And so when I went back to using this oil on a more consistent basis, I started to like really fall back in love with my growth oil. I'm like, oh my god, this oil works so quickly, and it just helped things move along a lot faster. And so let me tell you a little bit why that is the case and why it has always been the case. When I first started using this oil back in 2014, the main reason that I absolutely loved it and that it helped me is because it is a sealant oil. So what I mean by that is that it seals the hair and it also seals the ends, helping with growth retention. So a lot of times hair growth for some people is not really the issue. It's more so retaining the growth, products that are gonna help your hair to continue to flourish, and using methods and techniques that are going to help your hair to continue to flourish, to where your hair doesn't just, you know, grow and then break off and then grow and then break off, or just grow and then stunt at one length. I like the fact that this oil is a sealant oil and it's made for that particular reason, because of its ability to seal the ends and help for a more balanced hair growth retention. So with this oil, the combination of oils in this particular mixture, as well as the vitamin E, is definitely going to help the hair as well as the skin, because your scalp is a part of your skin and it's also where your hair is growing from. So you want to use products that are going to be focused on both, and so this oil is focused on both. So I absolutely love this oil, and it's one of the oils that I have been using recently. It's a sustainably only ingredient product, as well as it has organic ingredients in it, so it really zones in on the fact that we are trying to be ethical out here as well, and we want to know like how this product is produced. So before I was working with others to create the oil, you guys already know I would like go to great lengths to have high quality oils into the mixture and actually pay like whatever it would cost, or go to these places to make sure that the oil was nice and pure and I wasn't getting like fake oils. What I've been doing is I've definitely been sealing my ends with the oil, but as well, when I get out of the shower, I actually seal my hair with the hair growth oil, and it just seals in all your products so that your hair is actually having like that protective layer on it, as well as your moisture is being sealed into your hair, and your hair is actually lasting for the week. Because a lot of times keeping your hands in your hair can be a lot. Like I mentioned, it's something that has been a part of my routine for so long. And keep in mind, guys, if you look at my hair, it's super big right now. You guys know that my hair before I cut it was more so like my texture was a little bit heavy, so I would not have as big of hair. But with hair, natural hair in particular, it always expands first and then it drops. So the way that you can tell if your hair is actually growing is if your hair is expanding out, and then you're gonna watch for it to eventually droop down. Now, that does depend on your hair type. For me, I have more of 3B hair, a little bit of 3C as well. So for me, that's how I tell if my hair is actually growing. So now we're gonna move on to the next oil that I've been using. So I told you guys that there was an oil in this video that I hadn't been using for the 6+ years that I mentioned for the other two oils, but this oil still works, and I have been using this for quite some time, probably about 4 years. No, probably longer than that. So more close to 5 years. And it is the Innate Life Rose Scalp Treatment. So this is a product that is reformulated. She used to have this particular product in a different packaging, and it also was in a different consistency, whereas now this product is just a straight up treatment oil. They sent this over to me, and I have been using this for probably like couple months, and I'm already halfway through the treatment. And this is, like I said, the new version of what I had already been using, and it's just in a different, it's in an oil form rather than the previous scalp treatment that she had, which was in more of a grease form. Kind of felt like grease on your hair, and I do like the oil form a lot better. So I think the Innate Life did really good on changing it to an oil. And the thing with this oil is it works so good, but it is not a sealant oil like the first one. This is more of a treatment. Well, it is a treatment oil. So you're going to use this before you actually wash your hair. So what I've been doing is I've been putting the Innate Life Rosemary Scalp Treatment on my hair before I actually wash my hair. And then I will wash it out because it does not smell good. If you keep it in your hair like as a regular oil, it's just not made for that, and you can tell by the smell. It smells very, 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 very strong. So I always wash out this oil, and then after I get out of the shower, I will put the Gaia Dreams Scalp Therapy Treatment Oil on my scalp, and then I'll go in with my products, and then I'll put this oil to seal, which is the growth oil. So that's the method I've been using, and I've been making sure that I put the growth oil on my ends as well, because you do not want to miss your ends, because your ends are what needs a lot of love. They're the oldest part of your hair, and that part does not need to be neglected. So I put this growth oil on the ends of my hair, put this on the scalp, and then the Gaia Dreams Nectar, I put it on the scalp after I get out of the shower. Sometimes I'll switch it up and just use the Gaia Dreams Nectar as a scalp treatment before I get in the shower. It just depends on how I feel and what I'm going for that day. So the last oil that I wanted to tell you guys about, some of you are probably going to click out this video when you hear this oil, but don't go anywhere, because I definitely want to give you an explanation of why I'm choosing this oil, and that is coconut oil. So as you guys see, this coconut oil here, I had to get the refined coconut oil. I normally get cold pressed coconut oil. That's the coconut oil that I've been using for years, but they did not have cold pressed while I was in the store, and I didn't feel like going to Whole Foods, so I just got this for the time being, which is the refined coconut oil. But if you guys want to get like the real deal, make sure that you get cold pressed coconut oil, and I'll put the one that I typically get down in the description box for you guys. But yes, I have been using coconut oil, and the way that I have been using coconut oil is within my treatments. I feel like the reason why people hate coconut oil so much is because they try to use coconut oil as a sealant. This is not, in my opinion, coconut oil is not a sealing oil. It's a moisturizing oil, an oil that goes along with like treatments and like DIYs and you know, leave-in conditioners. Like, it needs to go along with some type of product to me, and that's the way I've always used it. Sealing your hair, you have to use an oil that is formulated for sealing your hair. So like I said, this is what I've been using. I do not use coconut oil to seal my hair. I use it for a moisturizing oil, and that is what it has been doing for my hair, conditioning my roots. I absolutely love it, and it works so well on my hair. So don't get at me in the comments. Just try it out. If you have been using it the wrong way, it's completely fine. I had to find out the hard way that I could not use it that way, because my hair kept getting dry when I first was starting to use oils on my hair. My hair was starting to get dry, and I couldn't figure out why. Did a little bit of research and found out that, yeah, most of the time you don't want to use coconut oil in that manner. And I don't think I'll be ever taking coconut oil out of my routine. I'm not normally able to achieve this type of look, so I'm enjoying this little stage that is probably going to be gone soon, because my hair is going to start to droop. But my hair has definitely grown since the last clip that you guys seen, and also the last video that you guys have seen. As you guys can see here, I will definitely be going into more of like the products that I've used in the next video that I post, like more product-based stuff. I'm gonna go into that in a different video, because I wanted to focus more on like the foundation products I've been using in this video. All of the products that I mentioned in this video are going to be down in the description box. As you guys see, it's not a lot of stuff that I use when it comes to oils and the foundation of my routines, because I don't like to switch those up that much. I like to keep them very consistent. And honestly, the stuff that worked for me back when I was trying to grow my hair out the first time, why would I change it if it wasn't broken? It's what got me here. So we are definitely not changing anything around. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.